Hello friends and fans, this is ThomasZoey3000 here, and today we're going to take a little break from the Sudbury items unboxing videos to bring out the long-awaited 900 subscriber special. Finally, I found the time to do this. And today, the subscriber special is going to contain my custom trains. Basically, the Trackmasters, the Adventures, and just over there, the Bachmanns and Hornbys. So you'll get to see plenty of trains running today. Now, as you have noticed on the Trackmaster layout, I only have Percy and James. That's because I haven't done anything to Thomas and Gordon. In fact, I'll get Thomas and show you that I haven't done anything to him yet. See, Thomas is still in original condition. But he is running, as you can see, with his wheels spinning round and round. So, yeah, he's not going to be running today. Sorry, Thomas, you're not the star of this video, at least on the Trackmaster layout, but I'll let you sit there. Now, for the Trackmaster portion of this video, we've got Determined Percy and James the Red Engine. Before we actually get into the operating sessions, sorry about the shaky shots, let's have a good look at the custom works here. From the side, it doesn't look like anything has happened. It's the front where you see the big difference. As you can tell, I haven't fully painted Percy's running board. It's kind of hard to do that with whiteout. Yeah. So I did what I could. However, I have given him black lamp irons, a black hook, and black buffers on both sides. And I've given Percy cab windows. And I hope real soon to paint the cylinders. Hopefully soon. Just need to find a matching green. And now, let's have a good look at James, because there's a lot of custom works with him. Okay, so here's James's front end. I know the buffers aren't perfect, but creates the illusion, doesn't it? He's got a white running board with black lamp irons. And his back end is black instead of red like it was originally. This part of the tender is also black now to create the illusion. And of course, black painted buffers. Yeah. I basically used whiteout for the Trackmasters and the Adventures here. Mainly because it works. And it's easy to color over when it's dry. But it can be tricky to work with, as I have learned on several occasions, with Adventures Thomas and Luke. Still, they're not too bad. I like them, and they do look better than they did before. And just as a reminder, this is what Trackmaster looks like now. This is what Trackmaster looks like after I've customized it. And you're probably wondering, am I going to do this with Trackmaster 1.0? The answer is, nope. No chance of that. If I find Trackmaster 1.0, I'm keeping them in original condition. Yeah, unless I get duplicates. Then I'll do some customizing work with them. But for Trackmaster Revolution, I'll do custom works if I ever get extra engines, like Thomas and Gordon, and there's another new engine joining the fleet soon. So, which means you'll be seeing a few more operating sessions on this little layout before it's taken up. Yeah. Anyways, I think I've done enough chit-chat. Let's just get into the operation, shall we? There's no rolling stock, so it's just Percy and James today. Yep, almost had a collision. Again. Over time, James does start slowing down, while Percy keeps speeding up. Okay, not the best shots in the world. Excuse me. But, you know, we're having fun, right? I know I am. I just love running my Trackmaster engines here, from Determined Percy to James the Red Engine. And you will see Thomas, Gordon, and the other engine customized soon. Well, hopefully soon. I've yet to do a running session with Thomas and Gordon, so that's coming up. And then I'll show them customized. Yep. Anyway, I guess it's time to stop the engines and move on to our adventures. So I'll stop James here, and we'll just wait for Percy to come around. So what do you guys think? Did I do a good job with the Adventures Revolution, or not Adventures Revolution, Trackmaster Revolution engines? I think I did. I'd love to hear from you. And if you've done your own custom works to Adventures or Trackmaster Revolution engines, just let me know, okay? Because I love to hear from you. And also, again, thank you to my 900 subscribers. I didn't say that earlier. I should have. Sorry. But thank you to my 900 subscribers, and for all of you who wish to become a subscriber, well, I hope you do, because I like making new friends and making people smile. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on now to the adventures. Of course, starting off with the engine that started it all for me. Thomas the Tank Engine in adventures format. He wasn't really easy to customize, but, well, you know, I had a lot of fun making him. And what I love best about Adventures is the plastic couplers. He looks cool. And then, of course, there's Luke, who I also got around the same time as Thomas, but wasn't finished at the same time as Thomas. And in fact, he's still not finished because I haven't gotten a silver Sharpie. Should have gotten one when I was in Walmart yesterday. Oh well. Anyway, let's have a little operating section with these engines. Well, this would be a lot more fun with Adventures Track, but unfortunately I don't have any. I only have Take-Along Track. A limited number of Take-Along Tracks. Yeah, from a set. But, oh well. One day I'll acquire Adventures Track. Next up we have Gina here. As you can tell, I've done a little bit of custom work on her, including the white rims around the wheels, her lamps, and of course, the buffers, and I've given her windows on the back. I think there's still a little bit of custom work I need to do with her, but overall she looks really good. And of course, there's Rosie. Now I got these two along with a Shima in a 3-pack, oh, not 3-pack, 4-pack, there we go. So used to the minis 3-packs. But yeah, I got them in a 4-pack, I believe was last year, yeah. And I did some custom works with them. However, Ashima took a little bit longer to work on. So Gina and Rosie were finished first. Alright, next up we have Percy here. Now, of course, he's coupled up to Henrietta, who I've done no custom works to at all, because it's a perfect coach, but, you know, for interest's sake, let's have Percy running around with Henrietta. As you can tell, I've given Percy the white running board treatment and given him black lamp irons. I've yet to paint his cylinders, but pretty much done a lot of work, including coloring in the coal bunker. The Trackmaster Revolution Percy had a completely painted coal bunker. The Adventures version did not. So I had to work on that. But that's okay. More custom works mean a lot more fun. And I get to show it off a little later on. Frog in my throat and still not speaking right. Odd angle for Percy, but that will have to do. Next up we have Ashima. Still working on her. I was hoping to raise her height up, but kind of stripped the screws a lot. So she's kind of stuck like this. Hoping to paint some extra details on her soon, and then she's finished. Yep. And then here's Trevor, who came with gray wheels. Yeah. But, of course, I've done some custom works with him. Painting the rims black and the insides red. So let's have Trevor meet Ashima. Alright, next up is a big tank engine. Hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. But yes, I did a little bit of work on Hurricane, basically painting that and his buffer beam. I should say buffer beams, and painting his buffers black, because originally he just had, well, a black buffer beam, much like Luke. And I know Ryan has that too. I've yet to get Ryan from my collection, but as soon as I get one, yeah, you know I'm going to do the same thing to him what I did to Hurricane and Luke. And of course, we can't forget the invisible engine. Where'd he go? Marlin? Here he is. Yeah, not much to do with him. Just, again, painted his buffers, painted his lamp irons, and gave him black railings instead of silver. It's a really cool model. And now for a little run with these two. Alright, and remember, Merlin is my only tender engine so far. Hope to get some more soon, even though I know Adventures has been replaced with the push-along series. And no, I'm not going after push-alongs. I've seen them, I don't like them. Anyways, here's Victor, the one I picked up from Dollarama. The only thing I've done with him is paint his underside from red to black, giving him black buffers on the back, and painted in his window. So he's basically complete. Now here's what I'm really proud of. It's Oliver, the Western engine. As you can see, I've done a lot of work with Oliver. And this time just using a black Sharpie marker. Pretty cool, eh? Now we'll conclude the adventures portion of this video with a little run of these two. It is worth noting, too, that I do have the freight car that came with Ashima, Rosie, and Gina. However, I haven't finished that one yet. Still in the works. Still in the works. So there you have it. My entire Adventures collection. Customized so far. I do have Whiff out of the box, as I have shown before, but, you know, I haven't really done anything with him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move away from the Trackmasters and Adventures and on to the layout. Here we go. I'm going to get up first. Excuse the mess. There's a bit of it around here. Alright. We're back at the layout. This time for a full operating session. And for interest's sake, I'm turning on the street lights. Now the street lights were actually Christmas decorations. However, I liked them so much, I decided to keep them on the layout even after the other Christmas decorations were taken down. They are powered from batteries. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to hide those battery boxes, but still be able to access the Switch whenever I can. Anyways, let's have a look at the train, shall we? On the inside line today, we have Origins James. That's what I call him anyways. Origins James is, of course, my second copy of Red James, just repainted into black. As you can tell, he's got a bit of a goods train, and on the back, he's got a little help from Percy. The reason Percy is back there is because he had to have some custom works to him basically his coal bunker. Here, let me zoom in so that way you can see him a little better. There you go. I had to work on his coal bunker and paint his hooks black. As you can tell, I have mostly troublesome trucks, empty open wagons, and weathered Sodor fuel tankers. In the sightings today, we also have Thomas, who's had some custom works to him, as well as Annie and Clarabelle, who, as you may recall, now have black undercarriages and gray roofs to match that of the CGI counterparts. On the inside, or not inside, outside line, we have Henry. Henry's had some custom works to him too. Basically, I've had to color in those little frames underneath his tender, paint his hooks, and I'm currently working on the cab to make it black instead of green. Henry's train today is a bit of a mixed one, containing the old mainline coaches, a ventilated fan, and a brake fan. And on the siding, is more Charleston trucks, and Toby. Toby's had some custom works to him too, namely with the buffers. Or not buffers, hooks. I was hoping to have Henrietta in this video, but again, I haven't been able to work on her. Yeah, I have the Adventures face for that model, I just haven't put it on. Sorry. Oh well. Work in progress, and I apologize for the little bit of a mess in the background. Just doing some work around here. Hopefully one day, you'll get to see the results of a nice, clean living area. Especially when I do my house tour video, but that's in the future. And for now, our focus is on the custom trains for the 900 subscriber special. So, as an extra thank you, here are the custom trains running around on the layout. Here we go. Oh dear, Percy and James have stopped. I guess I haven't cleaned the tracks as thoroughly as I thought. Hang on guys, I'll go get them. In the meantime, why don't you keep an eye on the lorries and make sure they don't cause any trouble. Sorry about that. It's always right there that Origins James has trouble. I really need to clean that section of the thing out. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick out the best spot for the next shot. How about here? Not the best spot to film. Sorry. Keep forgetting how big my camera actually is. How about we just do some aerial shots? So there you have it, YouTubers. That's the 900 subscriber special running session. The 1,000 subscriber special, which should hopefully happen sometime this year, will be a little different. Because I'm getting back into narrations, and with narrations means tons and tons of bloopers. As you guys know from these videos, these are uncut, and basically that means you get to see all the bloopers within them. Yeah. But with narrations, well, I cut those scenes out. But hopefully, you'll be able to see them when that time arrives. Until then, I want to hear from you. Which part of this video did you enjoy? The Trackmaster Revolutions? The Adventures? Or the Bachmann / Hornby trains on my layout? And I apologize for the mess. Again, still working away down here. But hopefully soon everything will be spick and span and ready for viewing again. Because this year I also plan to buy some model trains, get some in the mail, and of course visit some train shows. But that's all to happen within this year. So again, thank you to my 900 subscribers. And to all of you who wish to subscribe to my channel, I gladly welcome you. And I hope I can live up to your expectations. And that's all I can say for now, because the phone is ringing. So until next time, I am ThomasZoey3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm signing off. Bother that telephone.